A terrific shot on a turnaround. Perkins got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. The Heat shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And Commissioner Silver raising the possibility that the NBA might consider tweaking starting times to reach more people in China.
Well, tough to make that work. I mean, I think a featured Saturday night game on the West Coast could translate to a Sunday morning matinee in China, so that might be the best way to do it.
Mike Miller. That's his first personal foul at the line for the Heat. Johnson.
And he makes the first. Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Johnson hits two of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Irving. Perkins with the screen for Irving. Blocked. Napier passes to Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
His first personal
Great
foul.
assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
The shot's good from Irving.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Haslem, a screen on Irving. Here's Napier on the wing. Johnson. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Another three for Cleveland.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
That's good.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the layup falls.
Kyrie Irving with the bucket.
Irving's got 12 points here in the second half. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Napier missing.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Irving kicks to Miller. Takes the three. Cannot hit. And it's Miami the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Napier, guarded by Shumpert. Napier passes to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Irving.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 28 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
No good from Beasley.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Irving with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Irving double team. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 16 points for Iman Shumpert.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Napier kicks to Ennis. Over to the wing. Beasley the screen, and the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run, there's the block. Outside, Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First personal
Big
foul.
story from last year was that Steve finally was able to come to an agreement with the Silna brothers. They were owners from the
At the line
ABA
for
who had a
two.
huge stake in the media rights of the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Marion. And James subbed in for Miller. And it's Napier missing.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. High quality look, and he sinks it. James has got 27 points. Well, the Silna brothers out of St. Louis, they own the St. Louis franchise, and when the ABA and NBA merged, they cut a deal to get about 2% of the NBA's TV revenue with no end in sight.
And Kevin, one of the greatest deals in the history of deal making across all industries is that deal the Silna brothers were able to cut, but it has finally been negotiated away. And with the way the NBA has become a global phenomenon with televisions across the globe, that was the best deal, as I just said, ever made. I'm happy they were able to put a cap on that deal for the owners that are now in the NBA.
And I'd like to make the announcement now. We're
Assist
changing
goes
our
to
names. That's Clark Silna. I'm Kevin Silna. Goodbye, everybody. Irving kicks to James. Here's Napier. Beasley with a screen on Irving. Off the pick. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
James.
From Kyrie Irving.
Where's that hidden trampoline in the floor? The bounce this guy's got is ridiculous.
Maybe that is the explanation for the hang time and trap.
That was crazy. Just the artistry.
Haslam, a screen on Irving. Here's Napier, covered by Irving. And it's Napier missing.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Outside jumper.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area. You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Johnson dishes to Beasley. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron left side.
That athletic play, incredible.
Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Johnson goes in. And James pulls it down.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Irving. Here's Perkins. Miami grabs the miss.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Catching up
gosh,
on the
I just got
changes for
that.
Cleveland. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And Miami also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Josh McRoberts is checked in for Udonis Haslem. Napier kicks to McRoberts. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Pass to Dellavedova from deep. Shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. And even 3-on-3 break. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Long range from the inbound.
Is this the same guy we saw in the first half? I mean, this is strange. He can't buy one out there.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
James Ennis.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given him a chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
The feed now to McRoberts. He kicks to Beasley. The Cavaliers pull it in. Perkins got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
Ennis passes to Napier. Good on the triple.
3.
Napier's got 5 points in the quarter. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. LeBron is doubled. Here's Dellavedova. Out to Shumpert. The 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Shumpert's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Shumpert.
Napier kicks to Beasley. Beasley right side.
Cavaliers foul. Call.
And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision. Or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. You know he misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things, displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectation, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
And it's Beasley in the corner. It's good from long range.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
James against Beasley. That's good.
LeBron James.
And now that's 35 points for LeBron.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And making the right plays when they needed to, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Heat.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for LeBron. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Napier kicks to Ennis, dishes to Beasley. Got a piece of it. James outside. The shot is off, and Miami the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Beasley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's some good play tonight for Michael Beasley. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Beasley against LeBron. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Dellavedova missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's McRoberts. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
So we see the camera.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.